All right, so this is the secret that every trader learns too late. Losing is a part of winning. So if you are a newbie or a beginner, right? Today, we're talking about one of the most misunderstood parts of trading, which is losing. Most people think losing trades means that you're doing something wrong. But that's so far away from the truth. Once you understand how trading really works, you'll realize that losing is a part of the process. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent, right? And that's what it's all about. It's not about a loss here or a loss there. Perfection is not what it's about. Losing is a part of the game, and I'm going to break it down to you. Let's say you took 20 trades, because that's how you measure, that's how you measure success in trading. 20 trades. Let's say you won 14 and you lost 6. Now, if you traded with $3 per position and your payout is 92%, that means every win you earned $2.76 profit, which is 14 wins times $2.76, totaling about $38.64. Now, if you subtract the 6 losses, each loss costs $3. So that's $18 gone. Those 6 trades was $18 gone, giving you a total profit of $20.64. Now, even though you lost 6 trades, you still walked away winning, right? You still made $20 off of 20 trades. That's the math that most beginners overlook. And it's not something that you want to overlook because it can discourage you and make you feel like, I can't do this. You took a loss here or a loss there. Oh, I can't do it. See, this is why I tell my students, stop chasing perfection. Focus on protecting your account, right? And being consistent, right? When you manage risk the right way, the numbers, they tend to play out in your favor. They work for you, not against you. Remember, trading is math, not emotion. Once you accept that, everything changes. And you don't have to be a math expert. You don't have to know calculus. You don't have to know stuff by heart, right? Don't overcomplicate it, right? As being a master trader, I realized that, hey, I was an average student in math growing up. Now, let me show you what I mean. Let's check out this so you could see exactly what it is I'm talking about. So here is, you'll learn a lot about what I'm talking about in my book too, in Legally Robbing the Banks. Legally Robbing the Banks. You will learn everything about what it is I'm talking about, right? But there's so much detail in the book. Remember, I didn't make that book to you don't make a lot of money off books. It's truly for you to just let all of the information sink in and let it stick. That's a part of being a master trader. All of these things that I teach you is something, it just sticks with you, and then it becomes a psychological reaction. So if you take a look here, this is what one of my students sent in the group. Shout out to Q for having me hooked on Cardano all yesterday and this morning after the stream. Those protection strategies really do help a lot from the 2 loss rule. Gonna go for lesser trades, right? See, that is all about having master level skills when you're thinking the way he's speaking. Like, okay, I'm gonna go for lesser trades now because I'm up. Now, if you take a look, at the times 1352 all the way to 1402. That's all the way on the right side of the screen. So that's what, about 7 minutes. So all of this took place in about 7 minutes. Now, he took 10 trades, right? He used $20, which means he at least had $800-900 on his trading account. Just because you have, let's just say for an example, you have $800 doesn't mean you trade with 500, doesn't mean you trade with 800. That's another mistake that a lot of beginners and newbies make. Don't make that mistake. You are supposed to use small portions, right? Using smaller portions is the smarter way of going about it. I always say 3% of your earnings is, more realistic. So he's using and abusing $20 to help potentially grow his account. That's the goal. Using small portions to help grow your account. Not using the whole thing. That's called over leveraging. Over leveraging and over trading, you will never be successful in trading. You may have some good moments here and there, but eventually you're going to blow your account, which my book helps you. It helps you not blow your account. It puts you in the mindset psychologically of not blowing your account so you can stay in the game and try to stay consistent as possible. So as you can see, check the date. This is a while back. I have a gang of testimonials, so I just picked one. I don't even remember this. I have so many. But you can see that. So let's look at the top one right here at Cisco OTC. 85% was the payout. So he traded with $20.91. That's all the way on the top left. $21.91. He won the trade, which gives him a percent payout of $38.68. And you can see that the numbers change as you go down because, like all the way at the bottom, Cardano OTC says 92%. So that was a 92% payout. You can see he received more, right? So back to Cisco, all the way at the top, 85%. The profit was $17.77 off of this one trade. Remember, trading is all about potentially building your account, right? So he's using and abusing at $20.91. Let's just say he has 800 on his trading account. He's not trading with 800. That's gambling. You don't want to gamble and trade. You want to trade with small portions and use those small portions to help grow your account. Remember that. So he took the percent payout was $38.68. The profit was $17.77. He took 10 trades. Out of those 10 trades, he won 7 and lost 3. Right? So just because he took a loss here, that didn't make him get discouraged and say, oh, I'm a loser. Right? A loss here and a loss there. That's the overall goal, is to try to get more wins than losses. So you're not defined by one trade you take, as long as you are doing it right by not over leveraging or over trading. So you have this is how you can find out within 7 minutes, you can find out about how much he made. So let's calculate this. Okay, $17.77 times 3, because you can see he won 3 times with that amount. Excuse me. Plus $19.03 times 2 plus $19.24 times 2 which equals $129.85. Now we have to subtract what he lost. Remember, he put in $20.91 per trade. So we have to subtract $20.91 3 times. So that's times 3, which equals $67.12. So he was able to capitalize in 7 minutes. He was able to capitalize $67.12 in 7 minutes. That is how you trade. And that is how you leverage using the $20, even though he has way more in his trading account. He's not using a lot more. He's just using small portions, $20.91. And after 10 trades, now he can measure, okay, after 10 trades, I won some, I lost some. This is how much I made. That's how you measure success in trading, right? Now remember, in trading is always a risk, and past performance never guarantees future results. Nothing is guaranteed, right? So this is why you always use those small portions. When you are using large portions, you're over leveraging. Let's say that $800 is in the trading account, but then you wind up trading with 600 or trade with 100. It's over leveraging because one trade is never guaranteed. There are no guarantees. He could have lost 3 trades in a row and then won 5 after that. It's so many different variables, so many different ways it could happen, right? But you're more safe, you're more protected, you're more guarded when you are doing it the right way. And in this example, he did it the right way. So hopefully you guys learned something from this. Like I said, the government is shut down. So I've been staying away from the markets as much as possible. Been doing a trade here and there, but I've been using this time to actually take a break. I've been going hard for years, every day, trading, going live, throwing signals out. So I'm using this opportunity to get my little break because the markets has a slight little effect. You can still make something happen. But remember, follow the 2 laws rule. And don't forget, legally robbing the banks is going to give you so much detail. It's going to help you psychologically, and it's going to help you with your financial discipline, which is what you need, right? All of these goofy strategies on YouTube, it doesn't help you if you don't have trading psychology down pat. It doesn't help if you don't have your financial discipline down pat. And in this video, you just learned about financial discipline. All right. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure you work, hustle, invest, and invest. This is Master Quency. I'm about out of here, folks.